Grab your glasses, everybody. It's time for a Moonshine Safari. Welcome to Moonshine Safari, everybody.
I'm Dinah.
That is Dinah. And I'm...
And that's Josh.
I am. And you're you. And we're so glad you're here.
And we're glad you're here.
And we're glad you're listening. And we hope this next, I don't know, however long this goes, entertains you in some way. And if it does, pass this along to your friends.
Please.
It'd be kind of cool if we could grow this a little bit. And it is growing.
Everyone gets bored with the whole like and share thing. Me among them.
Yeah,
but
I do.
Nevertheless, that's what we're trying to grow.
Right. And we appreciate when you do. And these are the people who have joined us since last time. So we have some shine outs to give, Dinah.
Shine out.
Yeah, the shine out to the new shines. Chug champion. I like that. What's up, homie?
That's awesome.
Chug champion. Yeah, I like that. Very good. Victoria Blake Parr. Good
Hi,
day,
Victoria.
Good day, Victoria. How are you? Thank you for listening.
Welcome.
Gifford Liquors and Syrups.
Hi, Gifford.
Hey.
We like that.
Yeah.
Send us some.
Send us some samples. That'd be awesome. We'll rate you. That'd be great. And Jackson Gardner Music.
That's awesome.
What up, Jackson?
What up, Jackson?
Thanks for listening. Thanks for following, and I hope you enjoy it. I really do. We also have some other shine outs, Dina. We always want to talk about our vets and that are deployed from a country that are over there, all over the world, doing what they do. May not agree with why they're over there, but they're there, and we need to support them. You don't have to support the politics behind it, but you need to support them because they're there, okay? I'm also going to give a shout out to our little town here of Gilbert, which is actually not a little town. It's actually the largest town.
Big.
It's actually technically the largest town in the country.
I think
because it's technically a town of Gilbert,
exactly.
right? So it's a town. It's not a city. It's a town, but it's ginormous. Okay. Also want to give a shine out to Tsahalofzion, our buddy Henri over in Israel,
who does amazing
stuff. And by the way, if you're listening to this now, I mean, we record it usually in the evening before a couple days, but this is actually the evening or the beginning of the 7th day of Pesach or Passover. Okay. So this would be, if you're listening to it now, it is the 7th day of Passover. And Dinah and I are not working today.
Yay!
Woo-hoo! But our buddy over in Israel does so much stuff for IDF and everybody, and he gathers all this stuff. It's just amazing what he does. And if you could help him out and donate a little bit, yeah, go over to Tsahal, that's T-S-A-H-A-L, Zion, okay? And it is actually a charity that you can
501(c)(3)
here in America. So you can do it's actually, I think, Friends of Tsahal Zion you can do from here, and you can donate. It's really cool, and they go through PayPal, so it's very awesome for them. Also, shine out for the last day of Passover.
Woohoo! Okay, so we don't eat that many carbs really, so really we hardly eat bread. However, there's nothing like being told you can't have it to make you want it.
Yeah, well, I haven't had any matzah. But we can get into some other stuff, I mean, about what is flatbread and all the technical BS that goes on.
But we're not
I'm not going to do that. That's not for this show. That might get later down if anybody wants to hear my opinions and stuff, which you probably don't. But because my opinions are why I'm not teaching it today.
We do our own thing, kind of. So, you know.
Yeah, so shine out for the last day of Passover. All right. So, well, it depends. If you're in America, there's 8 days of Passover, which please don't get me started on that. And then in Israel, it's 7 days of Passover. So there you go. All right.
That's your religion lesson for the day.
There it is. All right. So, but technically tomorrow's the last day and it's just over. There's no 8th day. Anyway. Okay. I had to get that in. Anyway. Moving on.
I know you did.
Next time. Okay, next segment coming up. What we listening to?
What we listening to?
What are you listening to? You never tell us.
We want to know.
We do want to know.
Inquiring minds.
We really do want to know.
We do.
All right. I can't find the button.
What's Dana listening to? What's Josh listening to?
Oh, I found the button. Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Moonshine Safari from the beautiful town of Gilbert, Arizona.
Big town.
Which is lovely, and it's getting so big that, yeah, unfortunately.
Josh wants to vacate.
To lesser
populated areas.
Very much so. Yeah, it's I'm starting to.
And honestly, less hot places.
It is true.
Phoenix is flipping hot.
Right. And I work mostly from home, so I don't have to really get out too much. And when I do, the anxiety level. Like we went out to meet Dinah's new neurologist this past weekend. Just driving to and from. How many times I got cut off short 3 times?
Yep.
It was unbelievable, and I was just like, I gotta get off the road.
It's constant. Although, shout out to frickin' our legislature. They
finally
passed a flippin' no
shine out to
texting bill.
Governor Ducey, who signed it.
Sorry, we needed that, and it needs to hurt when they catch people doing it. I'm just saying.
So no texting, no holding your phone while you're driving, and all the rules, but nothing goes into effect really till. I mean, the law goes into effect immediately, but they're not going to penalize you till 2021.
They're just going to warn you.
Yeah, they're just going to warn you.
Unless some legislators.
But you shouldn't have that.
It's
2019. Get a freaking headset.
And you know what?
Car.
Your text.
Most of your cars.
Your text can wait.
Oh, see, we're getting into the peeve. We need to be talking about music. See, that could have been our peeve. We'd have a peeve, music. We just gone all over the place tonight because, we're not working tomorrow.
It's one of those days.
Hey, we're not working tomorrow.
We are not.
Hey, did we tell you we're not working tomorrow?
Guess what?
Shine out. We're not working tomorrow.
Right.
Hey, anyway, I have been listening to, guess, Blackberry Smoke. That's true.
By the way, I've been telling people about them.
I'll tell you, they're awesome.
I get kudos.
They are not. There's not a day nor that I'd go without listening or hearing a Blackberry Smoke tune.
I'm sure that's true.
It is true. It is true. In fact, I have worked them into the song I've been working on for the last month that we still haven't finished.
Nope. I haven't helped you.
I've worked Jeep in there. I've worked Gladiator in there. I've worked Blackberry Smoke in there.
You got to work
Moonshine in there. Yeah, maybe. But I'm playing the guitar. It is worked in there. Haha. No. Technically. Anyway, I've been listening to Jerry Reed. And those of you who don't know who Jerry Reed is, look him up. Google that rascal. Okay, he's the guy that was in Smokey and the Bandit. All right? He's the Snowman.
He was incredibly talented, actually.
Okay. Check out his guitar. No, he was amazing. People look at the way he plays, and they want to play like him. So, an amazing... Well, he played Guitar Man. He wrote Guitar Man. Elvis made a hit out of it. When Elvis was recording it, I had a guy come in and play. He didn't play. He goes, no. He goes... No, who's the guy playing it on that? He goes to Jerry. He goes, go get him. Right, and they did. And he played it. He did. They did. So that's kind of how he got kicked off. So, and the new group that I've pushed before, and I'm going to push them again, they're starting to hit little clubs all over the South. Too bad they're not in the West, is Last Chance Riders. The little rock band over there, they're just tearing stuff up and they're putting in their dues, running around everywhere. So it's a cool bluesy rock band that just gritty, and it's cool. So check them out, Last Chance Riders. Dinah, let me guess.
Josh.
Harry Potter.
A little bit, but I actually started creating, because, okay, so a lot of times when I was in the mood to listen to music or whatever, I just put on one of the pre-made, Amazon playlist or whatever, 80s. But they always play the same 10 songs, and I'm about tired of them. Well,
they play the same 10 albums.
Okay, whatever.
So they play one song from each album, and they just keep rotating, and he's like, really?
Okay,
That's dumb.
Anyway, I won't tell you which ones I'm so tired of. But
so
the point
you're creating your own.
I started creating my own playlist of songs that I like, so I was listening to that song.
Very cool. Anything else?
Not really.
Hey, guess what's coming up? Remember, we changed things last week, and it's time to tickle your funny bone. It's Hillbilly Word of the Week, and Dinah's got it.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah! Oh, no.
Welcome back, everybody, to Moonshine Safari. And we're so happy. Did we tell you how happy we are that you're here?
We are so happy.
Did we tell you how appreciative we are that you're listening?
We are so appreciative.
So appreciative. So go check out all of our places and stuff, okay? Hey, it's time to tickle your funny bone. Hope you're in a good mood today, because we are, because guess what? We're not working.
Guess what?
We're not working today.
Hey, in case you didn't know.
That's right. So there might be a little day drinking, but we got some plans to do some stuff. So, but Dinah, please, what is the Hillbilly Word of the Week?
Hillbilly Word of the Week. Don't forget, my husband's a hillbilly.
William.
Excuse me.
We explained that last week.
Himalaya. Yeah, I seen Padre and Nine. That's Himalayan on the ground over yonder. I could do a southern accent, but I don't want to offend anybody, and that's really
You're not gonna offend anybody. If you're offended, just turn it off. I don't have patience for. It offends me that you're offended. I'm gonna turn it off. Just kidding. Hey, hold tight. We'll be right back with a combo peeve and pro tip. So you're gonna hear the bumper.
Absolutely.
Peeve pro tip combo again. Dinah's got it.
Mine.
She's got it. She's got the look.
Get ready to get your britches in a bunch. It's time for Peeve of the Week. Pro tip of the week.
In my book. You are burning up. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Moonshine Safari from Moonshine Safari Studios in the beautiful town of Gilbert, Arizona. I should be an announcer.
You should.
I could do stuff
Actually, you
like
have
that.
a voice for that.
I could do stuff like that. I know sometimes it gets a little whiny, but that's when I'm not paying attention. But I could really put it on and really sound like that. Somebody told me that once when I worked at McDonald's.
It's absolutely true.
The drive-thru. Would you like cheese with that? Would you like fries with that? Would you like to try our new Shamrock Shake?
No.
Right, they're gross. Anyway, and they have like Vaseline and crap in there. Anyway, so okay, peeve and pro tip.
Okay.
Take off.
So I got a call several months ago, and then it kind of was a return call this week. I have contact with somebody who was asking my advice. A family member was taking advantage of an older family member, and to the tune of basically taking this person's house out from under them. And now basically litigation is beginning because that's the only avenue anyone has. And it's both obviously a peeve, and it goes beyond peeve. It's disgusting to see people doing this stuff. But beyond that, also, you know, if you have like parents, especially that are older, or maybe, grandparents, even depending on, you know, the generation you're in, you guys need to have open discussions about business practices and protections in place to keep people from taking advantage of them. I mean, we're talking even to the tune of people calling up and saying, hey, your relative has been kidnapped and we have them and you got to pay me ransom, because older people will sometimes fall for that stuff. So all I'm saying is when you have people in your house that could be vulnerable to scammers, you need to be having discussions with them to make sure that you are doing your best to help and protect them, because truthfully, they did it for you when you were young. So it's your turn. Just turn around. It's not like you have to necessarily just dive into all of their business, but at the same time, make sure that they're telling you what's going on, because sometimes some of this stuff can be stopped. This was happening over a period of a couple of years and no one knew it.
Yeah. And it's pretty sad too, because the person doing it to
the grandmother.
Yeah, it's if that was it's like the grandchild doing it, and if it would be like if Del Toro was doing something to his grandmother, Del Toro would only do it once,
you know, and
then he would fix it. I would make sure of it.
And you just have to have the kind of relationship where they'll tell you, because otherwise it could be financially devastating.
Right.
You know, if somebody's in their 80s, they can't recover from this.
Right.
So please, guys, just
and I know that you can do everything you can and try and raise your kids right. And this guy who's now fighting for his mom against his own child seems to be a pretty decent guy, but I don't know how he raised his kid. His kid turned out to be
it's just not good.
So not a good thing,
you know, yeah, just that's my pro tip / peeve of the week. Just keep your people close and keep the business stuff out in the open, at least for people who need help.
Yeah, and you know people who are in your family that are a little sketchy. Keep an eye on them, especially around, you know, family members who have money, older family members and stuff, and they start being friends with them and wanting to help them and take them places and do stuff. You know who I'm talking about. You remember that episode we talked about everybody has the same people in their family?
Yep.
We all got one of those.
Yeah, you know who Johnny take advantage of is in your family.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Absolutely. The one that's not going to put in anywhere, going to complain about, but they're going to claim that they did everything.
They did everything,
but they did nothing.
And they deserve everything.
And they caused all the issues, but they never did a thing. Okay, so that's additional part of
That's
the peeve.
right, and it was all correct.
Right. Hey, coming up, our story. We're gonna do something a little different. Dina had a wonderful little brainstorm idea, and she got some. Well, just hang tight.
Hang
tight
with us.
I almost gave it away. Just come on back.
Go on, just now.
Come on back.
Take your shoes off.
Stay a spell.
You hear?
Y'all come back now.
Shh. Quiet and listen. It's time for Marriage Story of the Week.
Welcome back
Welcome
to the Moonshine Safari experience with Josh and Dina. And I'm Josh.
I'm Dina.
Hey, you can get in touch with Josh and Dina at moonshinesafari.com.
And all of our social medias.
You can. And if you do, we'll respond to you. As long as it's nothing stupid or weird.
Like, I don't want to hear the people that are trying to get me
Right.
to find a online bride.
Right. All you women out there that keep sending me topless pictures, you need to stop that
You need
right
to
now.
quit.
I've had it. Okay?
I'm so mad.
Exactly. Stop that. Anyway. Story. What are we going to do? Explain to the wonderful people what you have in store.
Basically, like, I try when I have time, because there are days that are just crazy, like, for everybody. And I don't always have time to go through the news. But sometimes when I do, I find some stories that I just think are funny. And I like to talk about those with Josh and sometimes Robin and Del Toro as well. But I thought this time I didn't even tell Josh what stories I found that I thought were funny, but I have them with me, so I'm just going to ask him.
It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask him kind of his thoughts on it.
All right.
And so, all right, first one
Oh, boy.
comes from the Daily Telegraph out of the UK.
Oh, boy.
And it said that a period emoji is coming to phones. Josh, thoughts?
Wow. Wow.
It's going to be a tiny drop of blood.
That's a bloody shame. Coming from the Telegraph in UK. Did you get that?
Its goal...
Triple entendre.
Got it. Its goal is to help cut the shame and stigma that girls and women face when talking about their periods.
That's all. You should just, I think what you should do, women should have shirts that change color when you guys start to go through your thing as a warning sign for us guys. Like, it's kind of like, remember those, the glasses that go tint when you go out in the sun. So, you're wearing your white shirt at work, and all you women's clothes should have to be like this, right? So,
okay.
And then all of a sudden, bam, PMS hits. All of a sudden your shirt turns fire red, and we all know, stay away from Dina. She's got a red shirt on.
Okay, all I'm saying is when I was
kidding.
in like high school and junior high, you always knew because the girl always showed up to school in sweats and no makeup and her hair pulled back.
Oh, what's going on?
I wanted to make sure everybody knew.
And hugging a teddy bear or some crazy.
Yeah, it
like
was
she
ridiculous.
Just
Anyway.
That's true. That's true.
I'll get off that soapbox.
Okay, that's just gross.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. That's just gross.
I'm like, really?
I'm sorry. It's like, next thing you do, are we going to like have dirty toilet paper next?
Well, what's funny is that, we have a poop.
Yeah, but it's dirty toilet paper though.
But the poop is smiling.
But the poop could be dog poop.
It could be.
I don't see that being people poop.
But, truthfully, I guess we always have like little pet names that not everybody necessarily understood. For me, Josh always knew what I said. Okay.
Oh.
But like I said, there were certain little phrases that girls might say between them that they knew what it was. But
I thought you were talking about something else. Oh, I thought
for the most part.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about. Not.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
But for the most,
you can say that. That's
but
fine.
for the most part, people didn't like. And I realized that my mom was from a different generation, but the way I grew up is that no one in the house was ever to know that you were experiencing this.
Right. I don't think you should be ashamed of it.
No. And I agree. So that might go a little far, but on the other side of this, it doesn't mean you have to wear it as a badge.
But I don't think you need to, like, I've seen crazy women.
It's just nature.
I've seen these crazy women, like, take that and wipe it all over their face out in public and stuff as a protest. And I'm just like, ew! That's so nasty.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. Just saying.
And it's not just because it comes from there, but I would say that if anybody cut themselves and rubbed blood all over their face, it's like, why?
You would be worried about them.
Why? That seems like that's not a normal behavior. I mean, there are things that you can do to protest, and it's like, well, you got to get people's I don't think there's a big giant oppression over women's periods. Is there?
Either.
I mean,
no. With all the commercials.
I worked at a freaking drugstore. There's a freaking entire 24-foot aisle of feminine products. Every size, shape, color, fragrance that you could possibly think of. Anything that you possibly could need for you.
And I do think it used to be different, but I don't think it's that way anymore.
The old belt-ons that some dude made up down are still out there at the bottom for your grandma. That's the one she probably just used before she used the quilt or the rag or whatever it was. Well, it's just you brought this up now.
No, I don't care. I brought up the emoji,
but I don't think you should be ashamed of it. But you're right. I don't think it should be a giant celebratory badge.
Well, I just don't think you have to wear it as a badge. I mean,
we learned in elementary school, girls had periods at times of the month. We learned that in health class. Okay.
Well, okay. Here's my argument.
So?
Okay, it's nature. We all pee, but we don't have to go out in public and pee in front of people to show that we pee.
That's true.
Just saying.
What's
the difference?
That's guys kind of do. We have to show that we can stand up and hit things or miss things.
You need me to put Cheerios in the
everything
toilet bowl?
No. Man, I'm so old now. It's like a shotgun blast.
Oh, whatever.
Just kidding. I know you guys want to hear that.
Okay.
We're talking about gross stuff.
Next one.
Yeah, okay, let's move on.
This one is out of Huffington Post.
Yay, my favorite paper.
I know.
And website.
And this one says that a man is suing his parents for destroying his $29,000 porn collection.
Holy crap. $29,000 porn collection? What? Shut up. He doesn't have a 20.
I'm serious. Okay. The man, who's being identified only as Charlie, claims the porn stash has an estimated value of $28,940.
We know where that gold ticket went.
And includes more than 400 VHS tapes and more than 1,600 DVDs, 160 plus CDs, and 70 sex toys. It's the Detroit Free Press.
Man.
So he is seeking a total of $87,000.
Mama and Daddy, so proud.
Some of the films worthy of inclusion include Frisky Business and Big Bad Grannies. He stayed with his parents for about 10 months, and apparently
Big Bad Grannies.
When the parents came to drop off his stuff after he moved, that wasn't among them, and they destroyed it.
Did he have it insured? Did he have it recorded?
It doesn't say.
Did he have them all logged in? So how did we know he had that big of a collection? Just because he claimed he did?
He claimed it.
Did the parents say he did? If I was him, I would say, nah, it was only like 3 or 4. It's no big deal.
There was one DVD in there. That was it, man.
Yeah, but if they claimed that then they're in trouble. You can't do that. But dude, seriously, that's a problem. How old was that guy?
I think he was like 29 or something. And then it says that apparently the father responded and said, "Believe it or not, one reason why I destroyed your porn was for your own mental and emotional health. I would have done the same if I'd have found a kilo of crack cocaine. Someday, I hope you understand."
Oh, that's a good dad, actually. That's a lot. Okay, I can understand if you got a couple Playboys, you can get like a video or two. And okay, I get that. All right, and you got like, I don't know. I'm not sure what
Keep
the
it in
guys...
perspective, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, but okay.
And make sure that's nothing gross.
$30,000 worth of porn? No, $87,000 is what he said. 80. So what? How much? 80 something thousand?
He's suing for $87,000 because there's $29,000 in porn, and I don't know, maybe pain and suffering.
That's what. Oh my god, he's got PTSD.
He does.
He can't get. Oh my god.
Okay, all I'm saying is 400 VHS tapes. What century is he living in?
Holy majoli.
Maybe I should say decade, but seriously, who uses VHS?
Well, I don't know. I mean, unless he probably got them probably really cheap. If he has that many of them, he probably bought some VHS. Probably, I don't know. Did Blockbuster have a room?
Blockbuster was going out of video.
Did they have a room? I don't remember if they had a room or not. But yeah, I mean, probably something like that. Probably an auction or something.
All the video, maybe the old adult video stores.
He probably could have bought all those for like $10.
10 cents on the dot. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. Anyway, who knows? You know, maybe it was handed down by his grandfather. I don't know. All right.
I told you I'll have one more.
All right, let's do the last one. Okay.
Last one is, and this, I wanted to read this badly because
okay.
Robin.
Okay.
This is from Fox News. Woman crashes car and injures leg after spotting spider in the driver's area.
Oh my god. Yeah. Have you seen that video that goes viral that says like you see this and it's like, I don't know if it's photoshopped. It probably is, or it's on Australia when there's giant freaking spiders that can eat your face off.
Okay, yeah.
Like are in the car. That's in the car with you, and it shows a picture. Goes, what would you do? You're driving down the road. That's there. I'm like, I would slowly slow down and get the hell out of that truck. Is what I would do.
Well, okay, so I don't know. You guys have heard that we like stand-up comedy and certain ones. John Caparulo has an awesome segment on spiders, and I love it.
Shout out to John Caparulo.
Yeah,
he's freaking funny.
Freaking funny, but
we need to talk about that other guy. That what the heck is that?
Nate Bargatze,
the Tennessee kid.
The Tennessee kid. He was awesome.
He's funny. Anyway.
But so today, just as a little anecdote, at my office where Robin and I work, we seem to be having a lot of grasshoppers.
It's the plague of the locust. Hello. We're in the hello.
So we get to the office today, and they had been kind of gone for a couple days, and now they're kind of back. So we get to the office, and she's seeing them, and I'm kind of watching her do her little ninja twerky moves when she's trying to go around the car. And then at one point, I'm going into the office door, and I hear her go, "Ee!" And then I start laughing a little bit, and I go, "Did it get you?"
Robin.
And then there's a guy that we don't even know, by the way, coming in behind us into this, because it's a big office building. There's a lot of offices in there. Coming in, and he's even chuckling because he's bizarre. But anyway, so Robin would absolutely be the one that might crash a car because she's trying to get away from a bug.
Wow.
Just saying.
That's funny. Oh, man, I'm getting hot.
It is. I told you it's hot in here.
Shouldn't have eaten that burrito.
Told you it's hot.
Those carbs make me all hot. Make me feel all funny.
Hot, baby, hot.
I don't like it. Okay.
That's all my stories.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Well, here's the thing. Bugs. You're like that. I saw your sister push her own child out of the way trying to get inside.
It's true. We have a very notoriously anti-bug family.
I don't understand that because, Flagstaff has bugs.
Okay, that's
we have
not,
bugs
it's
here.
not that. Okay, first of all, I told you I used to catch grasshoppers.
Right,
and
I understand.
Caterpillars.
I understand.
Roaches are another story,
Well,
and I don't want them touching me.
I don't want them touching me either, but I'm not too scared to kill it because I do not want it proliferating in my casa. So if you see one, you kill it. You stomp on it, you're done.
I'm never wearing shoes, and I'm not going to crunch it with my foot.
That's true. Usually call, but if you see it, usually call. But I'm usually the one that finds if there's anything around. Okay. That's that.
That's
anything
that.
else? All right. Drinks and recipes. And
Next.
then that's it. Bye.
That's it.
Get out your glasses. It's time for the Moonshine Safari drinks and recipes.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome.
This is the drinks and recipes time. Just pull up your chair there and.
All right, Bob Ross.
Hey, this is called.
It's a happy little
Dinah's
drink.
Divine RB. Dinah's Divine RB. What is that, you might ask? Well, Dinah's Divine RB, you can use root beer, any kind, but we like the non-sugar, non-caffeine kind, but we like the sugar caffeine kind too, but
I'm trying to put that in its proper perspective.
Blue Sky Soda has a wonderful soda if you like that. It's a stevia, has no carbs, any of that good stuff. Anyway, so you take some of that, and you take some vanilla vodka, and you take some Bacardi Light or white rum, and you mix all of that in a wonderful concoction in a glass.
And it's a tasty drink.
And there you go.
And it's Dinah's, and it's divine.
Divine RB.
Woohoo.
And that's our show.
That's it. Hope you liked
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming.
Come back and see us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Spread the shine if you can.
Come see us on Instagram if you want to find out what the national day is every day.
Exactly. And that's a great way to spread the shine. And you can find little tidbits about moonshine and the history of some stuff that's going on.
I try to post throughout the day, so
that's right. It's kind of
sometimes better than others, but still.
That's right. So everybody be good to each other.
Please,
shine
on, guys,
and spread it.
See ya.
The shine, that is. Spread that shine. Spread it.
Yeehaw! Thank y'all for coming by the Moonshine Safari. May your glasses be full and your hearts happy.
Hey y'all, welcome to Moonshine Safari. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as well as check the description for information on our social media sites, as well as our Patreon account to help support our adventures in the Moonshine Wilderness.